All right, friends, fellow internet users, and everyone else. This is Louis Vandervalk with Blue Crocus Solutions, and I'm bringing you some tips on how to get more backlinks. This is questions that I get fairly often inside our contractors group from people that I'm chatting with about work that they do on their own sites. They haven't hired us yet, so it's a question I get often, and I'm here today to just walk you through a few different ways that you can actually go out and get some backlinks. What are backlinks and all of that. So let's dive right into it. Once again, I'm Louis Vandervalk. I own and founded Blue Crocus Solutions, an internet marketing agency focused on contractors. So we do website builds, SEO, Google Ads, and all of that stuff to help you get more jobs. So this is a way you're going to see there's some value in here for you if you're looking to grow your organic presence and to get more value from your website. Okay, so let's dive in here. We're going to go through how to get some more backlinks. Obviously, I went through Blue Crocus there. What can you expect from this? Okay, we're going to go through why backlinks matter. What they are. If you're not sure what they are, some methods of getting backlinks for your website, and then I'm going to pitch you at the end. I'm going to bring you a lot of value here, so you can just turn it off if you don't want to see the last little bit there. But I'm going to talk about we have a free website audit offer. That's not asking for your money. If you have a website that you want to basically see what improvements we would make if you worked with us, or just some tips on how you can improve it, or get some more money flowing through your website, happy to take a look at that. We'll do the same for your Google business listing, and we'll do the same for your Google Ads. Okay, so Google Ads is a service that we're really growing and seeing good success in. So if you are running Google Ads right now and you're just not sure how the process is going, if it's making you money, if you could be making more money, if it's even worth doing, we'll be happy to jump in and take a look there for you. Okay, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about a software that we do for all our clients that work with us, and then how that could benefit you. What it does, a little bit about that. Okay, so let's dive into the backlinks here. Let's look at what they are and why they matter. Okay, so why do backlinks matter? I'll start off by just saying, what are backlinks? Backlinks are when another website links back to your website. Okay, so it could be from a directory site, linking out, could be from a Facebook post, etc. What we're really interested in is getting other websites to link back to your website, whether it be from a blog post, a guest post, just a listing, where they put your business. But essentially, we want you to get more links back to your website. So that's what a backlink is, and Google has over 200 ranking factors. Okay, but backlinks are one of the very important ones. And basically, what it does and why it matters is it's a vote of confidence. Okay, another website is linking back to your site, so it shows Google that there's some confidence here. It's a vote of confidence there. If you're being linked back from relevant sites, like if you're in the pressure washing industry and you're linking back, from a supplier, that helps as well. There's multiple layers to the backlink game, but essentially, the more votes you can get, the better, within reason. Okay, so you want authoritative votes. You want people who are in your local area to be linking back to you, people who are in the same trade you are. You definitely don't want a porn site linking back to you. Okay, so not every backlink is created equal. It's got to be relevant. It's got to be nice, clean, good fun, and that's why I bring up porn. You can get agencies or freelancers who say, hey, I can give you 1,000 backlinks, right? But if they're coming from super spammy blogs or porn sites, I've literally seen that. That drives the authority and the confidence level of your site down, because it's just considered spammy and it can actually work against you. Okay, so not every backlink is created equal. Getting 1,000 backlinks that are really crummy is not as good as getting 2 or 3 really powerful local ones, like a Chamber of Commerce one or something relevant from a powerful blog. Okay, so and then I kind of went over the local support. If you're getting local sites that Google knows are in that area to link back to you, it can build up your local authority as well. There's a lot of nuances to this. I'm going to keep it fairly high level. If you have questions about a specific thing about backlinking, drop it in the comments. I'd be happy to answer that question. Shoot me an email at lewis@bluecrocus.ca. I'll just type it out here so you have it on the screen. but Lewis at bluecrocus.ca. Feel free to drop me an email or just hop into the, I'll put a link to this as well in the comments, but this is, where you can get your audit. So if you have a question, just drop it in here and I can answer it for you as well. Okay. Because that goes into our software that manages all of you guys that put your info in here and make sure that I get back to each one of you. Okay. All right. So why do backlinks matter? We've covered that. Now let's look at, there's different methods of getting backlinks. And like I said, I'm keeping this fairly high level. Obviously, we have some secret sauce that we use. I'm not going to, well, first of all, I don't mind sharing the details. None of this is rocket surgery, but to share it out in a video like this, I'd have to get really in depth on each of the more complicated ones. And I may do that down the line because I'm not scared of people doing it themselves. If you're the type of person that's going to do this yourself anyway, I'm more than happy to give you the value and to have you be able to do it yourself. And then maybe, if you see someone that needs help, that we can do it, right? So I'm an open book. I want to share the value that we have. I just want to keep this actionable and high level enough that there's a broad audience that can take advantage. Okay, so there's going to be some legwork involved, but it is worth it. It's worth it because it builds the authority of your site, and ultimately the underlying thing, which I may not have covered up to this point, is the more authority, the more relevance, the more power that your website has, the better chance you have of showing up when someone's looking for junk removal near you, or pressure washing near you, or roofing, or asphalt paving, or tree service. The more authority you have, and the more you start to be the one that Google sees as the answer for those things. Okay, and it's free. Everything I talk about in here is free. So why wouldn't you do it, right? Okay, so let's dive right into it. Okay, so one of the first things you can do is ask people for a link back to your site. You don't get it if you don't ask. And if you work in the B2B industry, ask some of your clients, right? Say, hey, can you link back to our site, saying that you really appreciate our work or something like that. One of the things that I do is I went to a few local businesses here and I actually just asked them, hey, is there anything I could do? I donated to a cause they were doing, like $50, $70, and then they linked back. Like, here's an example of it. I think I had it pulled up here. Square Thunder. This is a friend of mine here locally who does amazing graphic design work. And so I just got him to link back to our junk removal site here, right? You can see I even requested specific anchor text. And that's the text that is actually linked back to your site. The learn more here was what he linked back these other ones. I said, hey, can you do Fredericton junk removal? Because that has impact on it. So ask people that and see if they'll link back to you. Okay. You can write guest posts on different different suppliers or whatever. There's a lot of different ways, and I think on the next slide we're going to get into that a little bit. But write little things for people and ask them to put it on their website and link back to you, or straight up ask them for a link, like I did with Square Thunder. Okay, ask your clients to do it. Ask just ask people. Say, hey, could you link back to my site? I'd really appreciate that. I'm really looking to grow the authority of what we're doing. Okay, this is kind of a key in from what we were just talking about, but offer your suppliers or other business owners. Could be anybody. I talk here about restaurants, parts and product suppliers, software companies, etc. Offer to be a testimonial. Say, hey, can I do a review on you put it on your site and link back to Lewis at Integrity Junk Removal, or at Blue Crocus Solutions, right? And put that link back to your website. Okay. Write a review, ask them to feature it on their site. So examples would be restaurants, parts and product suppliers. I have a note here, did your accountant help you save money at tax time? Did a developer speed up your website? Create that content and then get them to link back to your site. Okay. Software companies. There's a lot of companies out there that you guys are using. So, say, hey, I'd love to shoot a video review, and then, maybe they put it on YouTube, or maybe they put it on their site. Maybe there's a friend or someone locally that's offering a new product. What it is, obviously know their character. Say, hey, can I shoot a video review or something? That helps them. That helps them with social proof. And so then you request on the back end to say, hey, could you link back to, our site, right? Relevant blog commenting. This is a way that you can get some backlinks as well. Search out some blogs. I just searched Fredericton blogs here. I'm specifically talking about our junk removal business. If you haven't watched the video yet on our junk removal business, I have it on the site. Posted it a couple weeks ago, and it's had really good feedback. We've got 2,500 reviews on it or something at the time of my recording this. But I was doing it for the junk removal site. So I went out, and I basically just looked for blogs in the area about Fredericton, etc. And then I just, left comments. So if you kind of just look here, here is a blog. It's Fabulous Fredericton. It's Audit's World. They wrote a review, a blog post about Fredericton when she visited. So I took a quick look through, just kind of seeing what it was about. And then I basically, you can see my reply there. This is a great walkthrough of a great city. I moved to Fredericton here. I love the city and people. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Sometimes these will need to be approved, so don't make them all about your business. Make them relevant to the blog, because that helps them get some more traction. But so you just write your comment here, your name, your email, and you have a chance to put your website in. Okay, so this link, if I click on it, goes directly to our junk removal site. Okay, so that's a way to get it there. And then you can, choose notifications. This particular blog, different ones have different formats, but if you can get your website in there somewhere, that's what's important to you. Okay. Because this is a direct link back to our junk removal business. So there's an example there. Get on your best, X service list mentions. So find listing services and just, build a user, I guess, build a profile for the service that you offer, and then submit it. So we've got ourselves on like the 3 best rated here, best junk removal in Fredericton. There are only 3 here, but it gets us on there. You can list your business, and you'll find a lot of other different listing services, but that provides a link back to your site, right? There's the link right there. So that can help you with backlinks there. I didn't get into it too much here and wasn't planning on talking about it, but citations is another one. All the directory services out there, fill out your name, address, phone number, and website, and you'll get backlinks from all of those different services. Okay. Appear on interviews, do podcast recordings with local hosts, do YouTube, do some stuff on YouTube, get some videos up on there, do radio shows, and then when they link back to you and your website, boom, that's a local authoritative site that's probably been around for a while, linking back to your site. Okay. So we've kind of gone through here fast, but the idea is essentially, guys, you want your website, you want your link to show up around the internet. You want it to show up on sites that are relevant, to your local area. That's always helpful, but as many places as you can, you want it to show up. So get your social media set up too. LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest. I'm going to be doing a video on Pinterest and YouTube set up in the future, but these are all areas where you can link back to your site. Okay. And these are free. Everything we've talked about so far is free. Here's some additional stuff. So HARO is help a reporter out. I believe I have it up here. Yeah. So you can go over to HARO here, helpareporter.com. And basically you can sign up as a source, and then you're going to get a daily email or a couple emails a day with them requesting info. So you can choose what requests you get, business or whatever. And then you can write little blurbs to help out these reporters and then get your website featured in those articles. Okay. Industry publications, maybe reach out to a few industry publications and write an article, write a guest post that is helpful to other people in your industry. Okay. And then link back to your website. Infographics, get some good infographics on your site. You can build them in Canva. I think that's the first non-free one that we've talked about, because you do have to pay for Canva. I think it's like $12 a month. Build some great infographics, and then when those get shared out and then get linked back to you, that's a great way to do that, to get a backlink. Okay. Guest posts here. I talked about that kind of at length, whether it be industry publications, whether it be blogs, relevant to your topic, whether it be, any number of different ways of getting guest posts, whether it be your friends, you write a review or a blog post that you can put on their site as a review for their services that you know how you appreciate them and all of that, then get them to link back to your site. So there's a number of things that we've covered, guys. The main thing is, you know, the more places your website can be linked back to, you know, the more links you can get facing back to your website, the better. And go to town on it. If you guys have specific questions on this is pretty passionate about this. There's a lot of, you know, like I said, there's too many things to really cover in a video here all at once. So I wanted to touch on some of the big ones that we've used and that, you know, are not crazy complicated. Okay. So let's get into the to the wrap up stuff here. Like I said, we'll do a free audit of your site. You know, if you're looking at your website, you know, aren't happy with it, looking for ways to make more money on it, shoot us your info at this link. I'm going to put it in the comments as well, and we'll take a look at it. We'll do the same for your Google Ads. You know, we'd love to do that for you, and just see what's going on, or your Google business listing. Okay, Google Ads, we are really getting good at these. Okay, we've got, you know, a bunch of customers already. We're looking to grow this massively as a service in 2022. So, you know, Google Ads for us, everybody sees Google Ads out there, and they, you know, how are we different? Okay, we do everything manually. We manually set it up. We manually review it weekly, and we're backed by 20 years. I actually made a mistake there on the 25, but we were backed by someone who's been doing this for 20 years. Okay. Since Google Ads came out. So he comes in and reviews everything that we do for all our clients. So you know that you're getting the absolute best possible service. We know that we're offering the best service. And ultimately the manual part of it is that we are making you money, and not necessarily making Google as much money as they want. A lot of agencies I see go in and they set it up with the recommended settings or the smart campaigns or whatever, and they're making Google money. They're not making you money. Okay. So we are set up to make you money. If we don't make you money, we're going to give you your money back. Okay. So, you know, if you're looking at Google Ads, we'd be happy to chat. If you're looking for an audit to see, you know, how effective the current ones are, happy to chat as well. Okay. Customer management software. So we have developed a software here that will help you manage all your customers, past, present, and future as they come in. You know, put them in a pipeline so that you can organize them, see if you've put a quote out, you know, did they accept the quote? Have you done the job? Have you sent out for reviews, etc.? Helps you schedule stuff. If a call comes in and you miss it, you can automatically send out a text saying, hey, sorry, we missed your call. We'll call you right back. So that they know that you're right there on task with them. Email follow-up, email blasts, you know, all of that good stuff, text blasts, all of that to basically keep your customers engaged and save you work. This is automation that we can set up that's very, very personalized, that will save you time and money, and may save you having to get, you know, an assistant or hire someone else in the office. Okay. And we also do review and reputation management. So guys, I love doing these. If you have questions in particular about any one of the topics that we've covered here, let me know. Connect with me at bluecrocus.ca. You know, search Blue Crocus Solutions. I'll put links in the description as well. You can connect with me on Facebook. But I am here to help you guys, and as many people as I can help, the better. So drop comments that you have. I hope this has been helpful. If there's one particular thing that jumped out at you, drop a comment as well. But guys, go out and implement these things. It makes me the happiest when you go and implement these things. Obviously, we're here to help you if you need, but go out and make some moves and make this stuff happen. So have an awesome day, and I will see you guys out there happily backlinking. Cheers.